What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be rebuilding the Denver Nuggets and getting Nikola Jokic some help. As we all know, to start off this season, they've been off to a little bit of a rocky start. They're not a playoff team at the moment. They're a play-in team and they're the 7th seed with 14 wins and 11 losses. Jamal Murray to start off the season was struggling a lot, but the last 4-ish games it seems like he's found his shot. He's playing like the old Jamal Murray that we all know and love. Jokic most definitely needs that. So that's a good sign that he's back. And Jokic is being asked to do way too much. He's averaging 31 points per game, 13 boards, 10 assists, which is way too much for Jokic. And he's playing a career high in minutes per game, 37. So obviously we need to get Jokic some help. And we're going to be starting off with the Michael Porter Jr. trade. We're going to replace him and get ourselves a new starting small forward that can help out our team, help Jokic out on offense, and let's see what we can get for Michael Porter Jr. I looked around the league a little bit and there's quite a few good offers here. Chris Middleton, Lonzo Ball, Marcus Smart. Well, this trade honestly wouldn't make sense. They're not good offensive players. There's one trade that caught my eye and that's for Lauri Markkanen. He's a 20 point per game type of player. He can most definitely help out Jokic. He's a floor spacing 7-footer. He can rebound just as good as Michael Porter Jr. can, so the rebounding won't be affected at all. OG Anunoby would be nice, but Lauri Markkanen scores a lot more than OG, so I think the Lauri Markkanen trade will help out our team the most at this moment. So we're going to go ahead and trade for Lauri Markkanen. That'll be trade number 1, where we send away Michael Porter Jr. and Dario Saric for Drew Eubanks and Lauri Markkanen. There we go, we got ourselves a new starting small forward, and now we may be making another trade or two before we start simulating. We're going to be targeting a new backup center to have on our team. For those minutes when Jokic is resting, Andre Drummond in my opinion would be the perfect backup center. Amazing rebounder, could play offense, and is a decent defender. We'll also be trying to get Caleb Martin from the Philadelphia 76ers, where we send out Drew Eubanks, Zeke Naji, and DeAndre Jordan. Let's see if they're going to accept this trade. I highly doubt it, and we don't even have any picks we can throw in, which sucks, but let's see what they say, and they decline. I'm going to see if we can pull this trade off here for Nick Richards, Grant Williams, and Jeffries. We would be sending away Drew Eubanks, Zeke Naji, and Deron Holmes II. And in return, we get ourselves a backup center who can score, rebound, and defend. And we also get ourselves Grant Williams, who's a decent defender and a decent three-point shooter. Let's see if the Charlotte Hornets will accept this trade, which hopefully they do, and they decline, but they give us a counteroffer for Hunter Tyson, and they'll send us Seth Curry, which I'm totally fine with because we need ourselves Nick Richards and Grant Williams. Hunter Tyson probably won't be playing for us anyways, so I'm totally fine with this trade. Let's go ahead and pull it off. And now we got ourselves a new backup center, and Nick Richards, and we also got ourselves, where is he? Grant Williams was not in the rotation. Okay, I thought he would most definitely be in the rotation, but it looks like he won't. This is going to be our new team. I'm excited to see what we can do. Lauri Markkanen's offense will most definitely help. Nick Richards' presence when Jokic is resting will most definitely help. So now I'll be seeing you guys either at the trade deadline or the end of season number 1. We're going to be trading away Russell Westbrook. I'm stopped here about a week before the trade deadline. There's a few reasons why we're going to be trading away Russell Westbrook. One of the reasons is obviously he's not a good three-point shooter, and we're one of the worst three-point shooting teams in the league at the moment. So if we trade Russell Westbrook for a different backup point guard, obviously that'll make a difference. And another reason is Russell Westbrook's going to be retiring this off-season, so we'll basically lose him for nothing if we decide to hang on to him. There's a few trades here that I liked. One was for Ayo Dosunmu, who's a really good perimeter defender, a good offensive player, and a good three-point shooter who could be our backup point guard. But there's a different trade that I think is even better than Ayo Dosunmu, and that's for Tyus Jones and Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen is one of the best three-point shooters in the league. He could be our backup shooting guard, and Tyus Jones is one of the best playmakers in the league, and he's also a good three-point shooter. The problem with this trade is we'll also be losing Tyus Jones this offseason. I don't think we'll have the salary to bring him back, but we will get to keep Grayson Allen since he's locked up for 3 years. This trade will help us win now and hopefully get Jokic a championship this playoffs. So I think we're going to go ahead and pull this trade off for Tyus Jones and Grayson Allen. We send away Russell Westbrook and Grant Williams. Let's go ahead and pull that off. And now I'll show you guys what our rotation is going to be looking like. So the starting 5, Jamal Murray, Christian Brown, Lauri Markkanen, Aaron Gordon, and Jokic. Off the bench, we'll have Tyus Jones, Grayson Allen, Nick Richards, and Peyton Watson. I think that's a phenomenal rotation that we have here. And that's it for the trades. I'll see you guys this off season. Well, in the playoffs. At the end of season number 1, Luka Doncic wins MVP, averaging basically a triple-double. Jared McCain wins Rookie of the Year. Bobby Portis Jr., 6th Player of the Year. Wemby wins DPOY. Amin Thompson wins Most Improved. Trae Young, Clutch Player. Jason Kidd, Coach of the Year. And we win Executive of the Year. As you guys can see in the bottom left corner, we won 53 games and lost only 29. We should get, yep, there he is. We get Nikola Jokic on All NBA First Team. He played absolutely phenomenal, averaging a triple-double. The MVP award most definitely could have gone to him. Hopefully before this video ends, we can get Jokic a triple-double. And also, if you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video and also subscribe for more NBA content. Now let's see if we get any more players on here, which I don't think we will, and we don't. Yeah, no player. Okay, we do get Jokic. Oh, whoa. We get Jokic on all defensive second team. That really doesn't make much sense, but I'll take it. Let's go. And we were the 3rd seed. So obviously, when we started this video, we were the 7th seed, and we climbed our way up the ladder to be the 3rd seed, which is a big improvement. Now let me show you guys the player stats for our team, who played absolutely phenomenal. Jokic led the way with 26-point triple-double, 20 from Murray, who started to play absolutely phenomenal towards the second half of the season. Markkanen was a phenomenal player, a phenomenal get for our team, shooting 40% from downtown. Amazing get for our team, helped Jokic offensively, helped the Nuggets offensively. Aaron Gordon, 15 points per game, 12 from Christian Brown, 11.5 from Grayson Allen. We didn't play this guy here, but he was averaging 11, okay. 10 from Tyus Jones, and then the rest of the team. And in round number 1, we got ourselves Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. And now I'm going to fix up our player minutes, and let's see what we could do in these playoffs. Here are our player minutes for the playoffs. As you guys can see, our starting 5 is going to be getting a bunch of minutes. I hired Jokic's shot tendency, that way he shoots a lot of buckets. Let's see how things go. Game number 1 is a win. Jamal Murray, 30 points. Let's go. Jokic with a triple-double. Markkanen with 24. Game number 2 is also a win. Jokic with 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. Can we go up 3-0? And we do just that. Jokic with 36 points, playing absolutely phenomenal. Murray, 23, also playing phenomenal. Is this going to be a sweep? And it's not a sweep against Wemby. Wemby dropped 27 on us, but hopefully it's a gentleman's sweep. And it is. Let's go. Jokic with another triple-double. Murray with 20 points. Markkanen with 19. Now we're going to be versing the OKC Thunder, who haven't made a change to their roster by the looks of it, but they're still a really deadly team, so hopefully we're able to defeat them. Let's see how our players are playing. Murray's good. Christian Brown isn't scoring as much, but he's still playing good all around. Markkanen is playing great. Aaron Gordon's playing great. We should be good for this playoff run. I guess we'll see. Grayson Allen. Oh god, Allen is struggling big time. Shooting 30% from the 3-point line. That's his specialty. So if he's not shooting well, There's no point of playing him, to be honest, but we're still going to play him, and oh my god, Peyton Watson is also struggling. There's nothing we can really do. We can't sub out Peyton Watson for another power forward since we don't have one. So I guess we're just going to have to see if they start playing better or not. Game number 1 is a win. Jokic with 35-point triple-double. 2, we do lose game 2. Murray had 29. Jokic was 20. Game 3 is a win. Let's go. Murray with 39 points. That's what we need. Jokic with a 30-point triple-double. Can we go up 3-1? And we can. Jokic with another triple-double. 29 points, 19 rebounds. Gentleman sweep? Yes, it is. Let's go. Murray with 33. Murray is playing so good this playoff run. He's shooting 50, 50, 80. Where's Markkanen? 28 points. Let's go. He's also playing absolutely phenomenal. Now we're in the conference finals, facing up against the Dallas Mavericks, triple-double king versus triple-double king. Jokic versus Doncic. They have Klay Thompson coming off the bench and Jordan Clarkson now. Game number 1 is a loss. Doncic with 44 points, triple-double. Jokic, okay, he did not shoot at all. 12 attempts. He should be attempting a lot more than that. Game 2 is also a loss, and this is where we should be coming up with a coach game plan, and that's exactly what I'll be doing. I decided to take Peyton Watson out of our rotation. He's playing absolutely horrible right now, so he's not going to be in our rotation. We're going to be running an 8-man rotation, as you guys can see. And I also came up with a coach game plan. Let's see if that's going to help us get a win here in Game 3. Hopefully we can come back from this 2-0 deficit that we have. So far, we're off to a decent start, but they are pushing back, and yep, they take the lead from us, and it looks like we're going to lose by 11. Oh, God. 35 from Murray, 16 from Gordon, and where the hell is Jokic? 10 points? Oh, my God. No wonder we lost. We deserve that if Jokic is shooting 3 for 12. I mean, Jokic can't be doing... Now he has help, so we can't really complain. Murray's averaging 25 points per game. Markkanen's averaging 20 points per game. Clearly, we're going to be eliminated here, and we get swept. That is embarrassing. Being swept is a lot worse than if we had won a few games. Jokic, Western Conference Finals MVP, Tatum, Eastern Conference. And the Mavericks go on to win. So clearly, we're going to have to still make some more moves on our roster in order for us to become a championship team, which we'll most definitely be doing this off season. We're going to overturn LeBron James. He could play, so could Chris Paul, Al Horford, Mike Conley. I'm going to overturn a few of these players, see who's still able to play good, and then I'll see you guys at free agency or the NBA draft if we have any picks. We're stopped here at free agency, and I decided to throw Aaron Gordon and Grayson Allen and Trade Finder together to see what we can get, and you guys are not going to believe this. We're going to be acquiring ourselves Evan Mobley from the Cleveland Cavaliers. Somehow the Cavaliers are open to sending us Evan Mobley for Aaron Gordon, Grayson Allen, and Nick Richards. And getting Evan Mobley on our team will most definitely help with our offense, rebounding, and defense. At the moment, we don't have a rim protector on our team. Obviously, Nikola Jokic isn't a rim protector, so having Evan Mobley's presence as a rim protector is going to most definitely help our defense. The previous season, we were one of the worst defenses in the league, so getting him most definitely will help with that. There's a lot of other good trades we can also get as well, but there's no way I'm passing up on Evan Mobley. We're going to make this trade happen and acquire ourselves a new starting power forward in Evan Mobley. This trade is going to be a game changer most definitely. I'm excited to see how Jokic and Mobley play together. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Now I'm going to finish filling out our roster in free agency, and then I'll see you guys at the start of this coming season with our new rotation. We acquired ourselves Terrence Mann in the Evan Mobley trade, and he won't be playing for us this coming season, so we might as well trade him and acquire ourselves some depth, because we don't have too much depth off our bench. Our starting five is absolutely amazing, but our bench isn't really that stacked. So let's see what we can get here. We can also bring Grayson Allen back from the Cleveland Cavaliers, which I think would be honestly pretty good for our team. If we don't want to keep him, we can flip him for a new backup point guard, because we do need a backup point guard. I signed Patrick Beverley in free agency, but usually Patrick Beverley in 2K simulation doesn't play good. So now we're going to trade ourselves. We're going to trade away Grayson Allen for a new backup point guard. Let's see what we can get for him. We can get Patrick Williams. That would be absolutely phenomenal. I'm going to look around a little bit and see what we can get for Grayson Allen. And Grayson Allen and Patrick Beverley, we're going to trade away to the Indiana Pacers for Andrew Nembhard and a first-round pick. Nembhard could be our sixth man, a backup point guard for our team. We'll move his position over to be our new backup point guard. And Grayson Allen, the reason we're trading him is we wouldn't be playing him anyways, because this season we're going to be playing Julian Strother as our backup shooting guard. Nembhard will be our backup point guard. And that's it for trades this off season, and I'll see y'all at the start of this second season. Here's a new and improved roster. Our new starting five that includes Jamal Murray, Christian Braun, Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, and Jokic. Having Evan Mobley at the power forward spot is most definitely going to help our offense and defense. I'm excited to see how he plays on this team. I did hire his shot tendency. He will be the number 2 option on our team behind Jokic. And then off the bench, we're going to have Andrew Nembhard, who hopefully plays amazing. I'm pretty sure he will play really good. He plays amazing in most simulations. And then we have Julian Strother, Peyton Watson, and Musa. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but we acquired him in free agency to be our new backup center. And he's a really good rebounder. He's a decent defender. So we're going to keep him as our backup center for now and see how things play out. Let's see how we play in game 1 against the Sacramento Kings, and it's a win by 10 points. Mobley with 25 points, 18 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about. Jokic with a triple-double. And now I'll be seeing you guys either at the end of this season or at the trade deadline if there's any moves to be made. At the end of this season, Luka Doncic wins MVP, Dylan Harper wins Rookie of the Year, Tyler Hero wins 6th Player of the Year, averaging 22 points, Wemby wins Defensive Player, Scoot Henderson wins Most Improved Player, Jalen Brunson wins Clutch Player, Michael Malone, our head coach, wins Coach of the Year. As you guys can see in the bottom left corner, we won 67 games and lost only 15. We had a phenomenal season. All our players played absolutely amazing. We also win Executive of the Year, and we get Jokic and Evan Mobley on all NBA first team. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. I raised Evan Mobley's shot tendency, and he was playing absolutely phenomenal. So we get Jokic and Mobley on all NBA first team, which is really nice to see. And we also get Evan Mobley on all defensive first team. Another advantage to having Evan Mobley is his defense. So obviously he was an amazing defender. And that's it for the selections. And of course we were the number 1 seed. I'll be showing you guys our player stats on how our team played. So our leading scorer was Nikola Jokic, averaging a 24-point triple-double, playing absolutely phenomenal. 23 points per game from Evan Mobley, 10.5 rebounds, and 5 assists. He's playmaking really well also this season. And as you guys can see, his defensive numbers were amazing. 2.1 blocks per game, 1.5 steal. His 3-point shot wasn't the best, but that's alright. He was still an amazing player for our team. And then Lauri Markkanen was the third leading scorer with 17.5 points. Behind him was Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray was shooting really bad from the 3-point line for some reason. He went from 42% all the way down to 34%, which is pretty bad for Murray because he's supposed to be a good shooter. So hopefully he can pick that up this playoff run. Christian Braun, amazing player. I love how Christian Braun plays. He shot 50, 40, 80. Absolutely phenomenal 3-point shooter and defender. Same as Andrew Nembhard. He played absolutely phenomenal for us as our 6th man. Amazing playmaker, amazing offensive player, and amazing defender. He did used to be a point guard before he started playing the shooting guard position for the Indiana Pacers because of Tyrese Halliburton. But he's an underrated playmaker. He's a really good playmaker. 9 from Julian Strother, 5.5 from Peyton Watson, and 4.5 from Musa. Now I'm going to fix up our player minutes and then we'll get right into the playoffs. Player minutes have been set. We're going to be going up against the Sacramento Kings in round number 1. I think we should be able to beat this team pretty easily, to be honest. Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, and DeMar DeRozan. I think we're the better team. Let's see what happens here. Game number 1 is a win. Jokic 28 points, 13 rebounds. Mobley with 21 and 20 also from Lauri Markkanen. Game 2 is a loss. So DeMar DeRozan drops 36 points on us and we lose. Game 3 is a win. Mobley with 45 points. Jokic with 34. Where was the rebounding here? No player was in double-digit rebounding. Alright. Game number 4 is also a win. We're up 3-1. Lauri Markkanen led the way in scoring with 21 points. And we gentlemen sweep the Sacramento Kings. This time Jamal Murray led the way with 31 points. 27 from Mobley. Markkanen with 22. How is Jokic playing? He's playing absolutely phenomenal. And now we got ourselves the OKC Thunder. Let's see what their team's looking like. They didn't make any changes to their starting 5, but they did make a change in getting Lonzo Ball off their bench. Let's see how things play out here. Game number 1 is a loss. Jokic almost had a 20-20-20 game, and we still lost, which is insane. Chet Holmgren had 43 points. Bro's averaging 13. Holy. Let's see how game 2 goes, and it's a win for us. Jokic drops 36 points, 19 assists, and 12 rebounds. Let's go. We can always put Evan Mobley on Chet Holmgren if we need to. We'll see if we're going to need to do that or not. We are down 2-1, and this is where we come up with a coach game plan. Holy, Chet Holmgren did not miss a single shot. And this is where we're going to put Evan Mobley on to defend Chet. And then we'll probably put Christian Brown on Shea. I came up with a coach game plan. Let's see if that's going to work out in our favor. We'll jump into Simcast for the last few games and see how things go. So far, they're beating us this first half. Hopefully we can come back, and it looks like they're running away with it. We almost came back that last quarter, but we fell short. Evan Mobley had 25 points, Lauri Markkanen 19, Christian Brown with 18, Jokic with 18. Jamal Murray is not playing as good as I would want him to. For some reason, he's not shooting the 3-ball how he's supposed to. He's shooting 34% from the 3-point line, which makes no sense. Nembhard. The simulation does want us to switch out Jamal Murray for Nembhard, and honestly, I think that's exactly what we're going to do right now. The reason for that is defense. Nembhard is a way better defender than Jamal Murray, and this playoff run, he's playing a lot better than Jamal Murray. Bro's nearly shooting 50-50-90. So let me fix up our rotation, put Jamal Murray on the bench, and we'll see how things play out. We put Andrew Nembhard in the starting lineup. Let's see if that's going to work out in our advantage. He will be guarding SGA. Let's see what happens here. So far, we do have the lead. The first half was really good defense and good offense. Hopefully, we can keep this up, and it looks like we are going to be winning this game. Let's go. So Jamal Murray off the bench decides to play like Stephen Curry for some reason, shooting 6 of 10 from the 3-point line. Well, I guess that's a good thing, but he should have done that in the starting lineup. We're just going to keep him as our 6th man for now. Evan Mobley played absolutely phenomenal. Let's see how the defense was. Okay, Evan Mobley played decent defense, pretty good defense on Chet Holmgren. His efficiency was good, but he only scored 16 points, which is good since he was averaging 30 when we started this playoff series. And then SGA still played really good. Hopefully we can keep this up. Let's see what happens here in game 6. Hopefully we can push this to a game 7. And oh god, they blew us out that first quarter. The first half to be exact. And it doesn't look like we're going to be coming back from this. And we're eliminated in the second round. 31 from Mobley, 30 from Jokic. Jamal Murray's getting traded this offseason. Most definitely. Bro shot 2 of 9. I'm trading Jamal Murray this offseason. We're going to be moving on from him. and acquiring ourselves a new starting shooting guard. I think that's only thing we can really upgrade, to be honest. Luka Doncic wins Western Conference Finals MVP. Cade Cunningham wins Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and the Mavericks go on to win with Luka as your Finals MVP. But yeah, as I was saying, I think Jamal Murray is the only position we really need to upgrade. Christian Brown has been playing absolutely phenomenal for us. We're most definitely not trading him. He's 25 years old. He's an elite defender, elite three-point shooter. But we can upgrade our point guard position, and that's exactly what we'll be doing this offseason. LeBron James is going to be retiring. We cannot overturn that. Chris Paul retires. A lot of legends are retiring here. I may overturn a few, like Jimmy Butler. He can most definitely play. And then, yeah, I'm going to overturn a few of these, and then I'll see you guys either at the NBA draft or free agency. We're going to be moving on from Michael Malone this offseason. We're going to be firing him and acquiring ourselves a new head coach. We can get Jason Kidd, we can get Joe Mazzulla, and I'm going to throw both of them offers and see who accepts. Let's see who the better head coach would be, to be honest. So Mazzulla's a good head coach. They're both really good head coaches, so I think we're going to try for Joe Mazzulla and Jason Kidd, and whoever accepts, and we'll be getting the job as our new head coach. I would be excited with either one of them, and Joe Mazzulla is going to be our new head coach for the future. As I said, we're going to be upgrading our point guard position. We're going to try getting Darius Garland from the Cleveland Cavaliers. They want Jamal Murray and Julian Strawther. In return, I would like to keep Julian Strawther, but if we have to give him up for Darius Garland, I'm totally fine with it. Darius Garland is an amazing playmaker, amazing offensive player, a good three-point shooter, and he could be that perfect point guard for our team. So let's see if we could pull this trade off without including Julian Strawther. And now they want Musa. We do need Musa to be our backup center, so we can't really pull this trade off, but we'll give up a first-round pick and a second-round pick, and they still decline, so it looks like they want one of our players. We drafted this guy in free agency as the 29th overall pick. Let's see what they say to him, and they still decline. Now they want Julian Strawther, and they want to give us Jalen Tyson, which I might honestly be okay with, because Jalen Tyson could be our new backup shooting guard. And I think that we're going to be accepting this trade right now. So let's go ahead and acquire ourselves our new point guard in Darius Garland. And we also went ahead and got Jalen Tyson from them, who will be our new backup shooting guard. He'll probably be progressing this offseason, which is also a bonus. And now I'm going to finish filling out the rest of our roster, and I'll see you guys at the start of season number 3. I may also honestly upgrade our backup center position from Musa if we can. I'm going to try looking into that. If we're able to, I will be doing that, and I'll show you guys who our new backup center will be. So we may not have to trade Musa after all, because we have enough money to sign Mitchell Robinson in free agency. $5.6 million annually, 2-year contract with a no-trade clause in order to make this work, and it looks like we will be getting Mitchell Robinson as our backup center. And now, I think we should be set. Mitchell Robinson is a perfect backup center to have on our team. Amazing rebounder, amazing defender. And that's it for this offseason. Here is our amazing new starting lineup that includes Darius Garland, Christian Brown, Lauri Markkanen, Evan Mobley, and Jokic. We have an elite starting 5, so hopefully we're championship contenders this season. We also have a new head coach, so I think we should be fine. And then off the bench, we're going to have Andrew Nembhard, Jalen Tyson, who's up to an 82 overall, which is absolutely phenomenal, Mitchell Robinson, and Peyton Watson. Now I'm going to simulate until the end of this season. Of course, if there's trades to be made, I'll be stopping at the trade deadline. I stopped here at the trade deadline. We're going to be making some trades, and the reason for that is this season we have one of the worst defenses in the league. I don't know exactly how that happened, because last season we had one of the best defenses in the league after trading for Evan Mobley, but this season things flipped around, and we're playing absolutely horrible defense. And Lauri Markkanen obviously isn't an elite defender. As you guys can see, he has a C+ post defense and a B+ perimeter defense, so we're going to be trading him for a new starting small forward. And Kawhi Leonard would be that perfect small forward to have on our team. He's one of the best defensive players in the league. He can play offense. We won't need him to score too much since we already have elite offensive players, but he will need to play elite defense. Kawhi Leonard is 35 years old, but I'm pretty sure if we push him over to small forward, his overall will go up. So we're going to be trading away Lauri Markkanen for Kawhi Leonard. Hopefully this works out in our favor. I guess time will tell. I think it will. It'll most definitely make our defense better. That's the reason we're trading for Kawhi Leonard. And this is going to be our new starting five. And now I'll be seeing you guys at the end of this season, where hopefully we can win Jokic and the Nuggets a championship. We're here at the end of the season where Jokic wins the MVP, and he wasn't even averaging as many points as he usually does. He was averaging 22 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 9 assists. He still played absolutely phenomenal, averaging nearly a triple-double, but his points did lower since our team is so stacked, so I'm surprised he won MVP this season. AJ DeBonsa wins Rookie of the Year. Jaime Jaquez Jr. wins 6th Player of the Year. Wemby Defensive Player. Liam McNeely wins Most Improved. Paulo Banchero Clutch Player. JB Bickerstaff wins Coach of the Year. And we win Executive of the Year. As you guys can see in the bottom left corner, we won 58 games and lost only 24. And of course, the MVP is on All NBA First Team. That's really cool to see that we won him a MVP in this video. Honestly, I wasn't expecting it because of his points took a huge dip from the previous seasons because of how stacked our team was. So I didn't think he would be winning it, but that's honestly amazing. All NBA First Team, we also get Evan Mobley. Let's go. And I think that should be it. And it is. Do we get... Okay, we get Evan Mobley on All Defensive First Team. And no Kawhi Leonard, which is totally fine. We were the 1st seed. At the time of the Kawhi Leonard trade, we were the 4th seed. So clearly, we ended up playing a lot better after trading for him. Our defense got a lot better. And our leading scorer this season was not Jokic. It was Evan Mobley, averaging 24.5 points per game, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2.5 blocks, 1 steal. He played absolutely phenomenal. 22 points from Jokic, 18 from Garland, 13.5 from Kawhi Leonard, 12.5 from Christian Brown, 11 from Nembhard. As you guys can see, we have 6 players in double-digit scoring. That's another reason why I thought Jokic wouldn't be winning MVP anymore. But still, he won it, which is totally amazing. He had 16 triple-doubles this season, but I'm happy he won MVP this video, which is really amazing. And now in round number 1, we're going to be going up against the Memphis Grizzlies, who have Ja Morant, Jaden Ivey, and Zach Edey. Jalen Wells is up to 85 overall, but he's coming off their bench. They also have Jordan Poole. Okay. They traded for Jordan Poole by the looks of it. And now I'm going to fix up our player minutes, and let's see if we can win the Nuggets a championship. Player minutes have been set. Let's see how things go. Game number 1 is a win. Jokic with 29 points, 14 rebounds. Mobley with 27-point double-double. Game number 2 is a loss. Jokic had 39 points, played absolutely phenomenal, but we still fell short. And they're up 2-1 on us somehow, which makes absolutely no sense. Kawhi Leonard is shooting horrible from 3. Hopefully he could step that up here. I am going to come up with a coach game plan, and let's see how things play out. I came up with a coach game plan. Let's see if that's going to help us get a win here. We'll jump into Simcast, and hopefully we can defeat the Memphis Grizzlies. So far, we do have the lead. We're off to a good first half. Let's keep this up. It looks like we are going to be winning this game by a lot. Jokic had 46 points. The MVP is going off. Let's go. Evan Mobley with 31, 18 from Brown. How did Kawhi play that game? I totally forgot to see 17 points, 3 of 6 from downtown. That's amazing. And now let's see if we can go up 3-2. I think we should be able to. We're the better team in my opinion. But let's see what happens here. So far, they have the lead now. They took it right back and they're running away with it. But we come back in the 4th quarter. Let's keep this up and we're going to be winning. Let's go. I thought we were about to lose that game, but in the 4th quarter, our players played clutch. Evan Mobley was 25, Jokic was 25, 23 from Leonard. Let's go. Leonard's playing phenomenal. Garland also with 20 points. Garland is struggling this playoff run, but he's still shooting 39% from the three-point line, which is amazing. Now let's see if we can defeat the Memphis Grizzlies in Game 6. And so far, it's a back-and-forth battle, but we have the lead so far, and now they took it right back, and they're running away with it. They're up by 1, 7 minutes remaining. They're up by 1 with 3 minutes remaining. Let's slow this down a little bit here and see what happens. It's a back and forth. We could jump in. I might if it's kind of close. We're up by 3, and it looks like we are going to be winning. No need to jump in. Darius Garland with 27. 27 from Kawhi Leonard, 24-point triple-double. From the triple-double king, Nikola Jokic. Now we advance to verse another triple-double. Wait a second, they don't have the other triple-double king. Luka Jokic is not on the Dallas Mavericks anymore, which is huge for us. Really huge, because they only have Kyrie Irving. They do have Lonzo Ball, but he's not going to be putting up 20 points per game. We should be able to defeat this team. They do have Colin Sexton and Tyus Jones off the bench, and Jaden Hardy, who's up to 80 overall, but I think this should be easy work. Let's see game. Okay, never mind. How did they beat us? They beat us by 2 points. Okay, let's see what happens here in game 2. We do win game 2. Kawhi Leonard with 28, Mobley also with 28. Jokic with a 14-point double-double. He struggled that game, but that's all right. Game number 3 is a loss. This is making absolutely no sense, but I'm gonna put a defender on Kyrie Irving, and then we'll be back for game 4. Over here, it's the LA Clippers versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. So somehow the LA Clippers are playing. Okay, oh my God, they got Luka Jokic. No wonder. Hopefully the Minnesota Timberwolves can deal with them for us. Alright, let's see if we can come back from this lead that they have on us. We do tie up the series. Mobley with 30 points, 14 rebounds. Jokic with 20 points. Can we go up 3-2? And we can. Let's go. Garland with 31 points. Mobley with a 21-point double-double. Jokic also with a 20-point double-double. And we advance to verse the Minnesota Timberwolves, who eliminated Luka and the LA Clippers for us, thank God. Luka is a cheat code in 2K, and it would have been impossible to beat him. But now we have another cheat code in Anthony Edwards who we got to deal with. And hopefully we can defeat this team. They do have Jaden McDaniels up to 85 overall. Robert Dillingham up to 84 overall. Let's see what their bench is looking like. They have Bones Highland, TJ McConnell, and Miles Bridges. Game number 1 is a loss. I'm going to come up with a coach game plan for Anthony Edwards and Julius Randle before we advance. I don't want to risk it, so let me come up with a coach game plan. I came up with a coach game plan. Let's see what happens here. Game number 2 is a win. Let's go. Jokic with 30 points, 18 rebounds. Mobley with 29 and 14 boards. Game number 3 is also a win. Let's go. Garland with 27 points. Jokic with a triple-double. And they do tie up the series. Jokic had a triple-double, but he struggled offensively, sadly. Jokic is playing good, but I think we need to raise the shot tendency and switch up a few more players' shot tendencies if we lose this game. Let's jump into Simcast. Perhaps I should have done that earlier, but it is what it is. I decided to run with the same shot tendencies as the regular season. And they do take the lead from us in the 4th quarter. Oh God. It's a back and forth battle here. Let's slow this down a little bit. We are taking the lead. We're up by 5. 2 minutes remaining. We may need to jump in here. It looks like we are going to be winning. Let's go. Mobley with 31, 10. Jokic with a 30-point triple-double. Kawhi Leonard's playing good also. His 3-point shooting isn't the best, but that's all right. Now let's see if we can defeat the Minnesota Timberwolves in Game 6 and advance to the finals. And so far, we do have the lead. Let's see if we can keep it. It looks like we are going to be advancing to the NBA Finals finally. Jokic with a 32-point triple-double. Mobley with 20 rebounds and 25 points. 21 from Jalen Tyson. Let's see how our defense was. Our defense was amazing. Only 3 of their players were in double-digit scoring, which is really nice. Jokic wins Western Conference Finals MVP, Cade Cunningham Eastern Conference Finals MVP, and in the NBA Finals we got ourselves the Detroit Pistons, who acquired themselves Jalen Williams somehow. Not sure how they got Jalen Williams, but they did. Probably in free agency from the looks of it. They also have Cooper Flag, who they drafted. And he's up to 87 overall. Jalen Duren's up to 88 overall. So this is going to be a tough challenge here. They also have Zar Thompson, and obviously Cade Cunningham was up to 94 overall. Their bench is stacked. This team is honestly really good. They were the first seed in their conference. So hopefully we can defeat them. Game number 1 is a win. Nembhard at 31 points. That's what I'm talking about. Jokic had a 30-point triple-double, 29 from Garland, 25 from Mobley, and 24 from Kawhi Leonard. I'll take that. Game number 2 is also a win. Mobley with 27, Jokic with a 23-point double-double, Kawhi Leonard with 21 points. He's playing phenomenal this finals run. Hopefully he can keep this up. Game 3, we're up 3-0. Just like that, Jokic drops a 37-point triple-double. Garland with 25, Mobley with a 20-point double-double, Leonard with 16. He's playing absolutely phenomenal this playoff run. So is the rest of our team. Christian Brown's playing absolutely phenomenal. Nembhard. Hopefully we can sweep the Detroit Pistons, and it's a sweep. There you go. The Denver Nuggets have won the championship. Nikola Jokic winning Finals MVP. This would be the 2027 NBA Championship, with Jokic winning Finals MVP, averaging a 26-point triple-double. That was an amazing rebuild. Let me show you guys the player stats for the playoff run that we had. Jokic led the way with 26-point triple-double. Behind him was Evan Mobley, Garland, and Kawhi Leonard, who was an amazing get for our team. He helped us defensively a ton, and offensively in my opinion. So it was a good thing we picked up Kawhi Leonard for the defense, because we were one of the worst defensive teams in the league before we got Kawhi Leonard. But clearly acquiring him changed things up. Here's the NBA Finals stats. Jokic averaged a 26-point triple-double. Right behind him was Evan Mobley, averaging 26 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists, 2 steals, and 3 blocks. Amazing. Kawhi Leonard was right behind them with 23 points per game, shooting 60% from the field and 56% from the three-point line, making 3.5 three-pointers a game, which is phenomenal. And then we had Darius Garland, 22 points, 16 from Nembhard, who played absolutely phenomenal. Christian Brown with 10, 5 from Tyson, Peyton Watson with 4, and Mitchell Robinson with 3.5. That's it for this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. It was kind of a struggle to do this rebuild, but after this last season rebuild, acquiring Kawhi Leonard on our team, that helped a ton, and it was a fun rebuild. Evan Mobley most definitely helped a ton, and obviously Jokic was the main help on this team. So if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a thumbs up, subscribe if you are new for more NBA content, and also comment down below what team or what type of rebuild you guys would like for me to do next. Until next time, it's your boy Dragon, and I'm out. Peace.